before I continue modifying this saw, putting the other two pieces in there and so on and so forth, I want to put some kind of a dust containment on this, because every time I use a saw I've got just dust everywhere and I need to clean up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tilt the saw backwards and lay it down on that piece of plywood right there, and then I'm going to check out what it looks like underneath and go from there. One of the major benefits of making the platform or the table extension out of thin plywood and pine is that it is very, very light compared to pretty much anything else. So moving the saw around is pretty easy, not a problem. Tilting it, flipping it, and so on and so forth. So basically what we have is a square hole down there, and we've got places for sawdust to come out and a couple of other places. Alright, let me think about this. So this is the dust containment that I came up with. It's basically made out of a whole bunch of scrap stuff. There's an old Caldwell Banker real estate sign, open house sign, that I cut up. The material is like PVC, flexible. It's about 1/8 of an inch thick, and it makes, I think it would make a nice chute for the sawdust to flow through. So what I did is basically, if you can see that, I made like a little chute there, so the dust comes in from the top where you see it here, and then it shoots down here, and of course this is going to be closed. There's an opening here for the vacuum, fits nice and tightly in there. I'm going to put a little cap on there too, so sometimes I'll probably run it without the vacuum and just let the dust collect. And if the vacuum just keeps up with a little bit of dust, that's fine. If not, it'll collect in here, and then every once in a while I'll just open this up and get a dustpan and clean that out. On top here I had some old weather stripping left over, so I tacked that on there because the underneath of the saw there's several layers of metal down there and some bolts and what have you. So hopefully this will kind of seal that off a little bit better. I'm just gonna take some metal screws, and 4 of them on each side, and drive them up in there. And that should do it for now. I mean, it's like I said, it's just something temporary, something quick to keep the dust from getting all over the place. So I'm gonna install this now and try it out. Alright, so this is the finished product as far as the dust collection for now. As you can see, I installed the little box I made down there. The vacuum cleaner goes right in there. And like I said, if I wanted to manually clean it out, right there. Alright. I'll try this guy out, see what happens. Suction, a small vacuum, and there's still a lot of leaks around the edges of the table, but I do feel some suction there, so that's good. Yeah, it works. Some of it the vacuum took up, and some of it is caught in the chute here. So I call that a success. Till next time.